Uh-huh, uh-huh. Good morning. Oh, I see who just came in first, but I don't know if they're still here. VA, shout out to VA. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to my YouTube subscribers, new and old. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Some of them. I can't name all of them because I'm subscribed to a lot of people on these YouTube streets. On these YouTube streets. This is your homegirl. This is your homegirl. This is the BT 1000. This is the Jeeper Creeper on this shit. This is Lucy the Vampire. This is the German Shepherd in the goddamn room. This is Arabia Barbosa. Shout out to the chat. I'm not going to be up here very long because basically I don't have to keep repeating myself. But I find it very interesting that we got a lot of people on this app that are obsessed with certain YouTube personalities. One in particular is in the sector. I call him the troll. KB the troll. That's what Tommy called him, and that's exactly what I'm gonna call him. So shout out to the chat. Good morning, Tamika. Good morning. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving myself. Shout out to you. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. But I was just on the YouTube streets doing a little bit of research, and I came across two different stories. One about John Lennon and the man that killed him. Yes, I'm saying those words. John Lennon had an obsessed fan that unalived him, that made sure that John Lennon wasn't breathing anymore. He made sure of that. This man is still in prison. He's not getting out anytime soon. He's not getting out anytime soon. Shout out to the chat. And then people seem to forget about that dude that was on YouTube a couple of years ago. The crime happened in what? 2022, where he went into the New York subway and did what he did. Didn't this man have a list of people he didn't like? See, people seem to forget. They forget. They got fishbowl memory. I don't have a fishbowl memory. I know this thing could get serious. I know this thing can be entertaining. I know this thing can basically put you in a spider web. And people are getting caught up real quick, real fast. And there's some people on this app, in this sector, who got an opinion about me. But they refuse. They refuse to stand on their own and build their own channels and do their opinions from their platforms, from their stage. But I'm not concerned about those people because I know that they are cowards. I know they don't have any value, not to me and not to no one else. So it's very, it entertains me. And I find it very interesting. But I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it. I can say it once, twice, three times. I can say it in English. I can say it in Spanish. I can say it in Swahili. I can. There's some people that don't like the fact that I can communicate in three different languages. On a basic level in Spanish, on a basic level in Swahili, but very fluent in English. Shout out to the chat. I think my English is very good. I think my English is very good, even though sometimes I can't pronounce certain words a certain way. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. But we got some people on this platform that would do anything to help the person they are obsessed with. They think they will become important because that person in certain circles is considered important. But how important can you be if you use ripped up t-shirts as toilet paper? How important can you be if you live in a struggle mansion? How important can you be if you have children and you do nothing for your children? You talk shit about your children. Your children become content. People around you become content. People that you want to sit around, but they can attack different YouTube creators, but they don't really attack the people in their real life. So I'm not worried about KB. KB can't even address Merrill Lynch. Didn't Merrill Lynch take millions of dollars from this clown not too long ago? But he's on YouTube arguing with Farmer Nancy. He's on YouTube arguing with other YouTube creators, everyday working Joe and Jane. He finds pleasure in dragging people. He plays Squid Games, and people don't see it. People don't see it. Remember the name Frank James. Remember the name Frank James. He was on YouTube too, not too long ago. He was a YouTube creator. He had over 500 subscribers. He committed a crime. He's spending the rest of his life in a federal penitentiary because of his actions. Shout out to the chat. History has recorded that there were serial killers that actually had sex with dead bodies. And it's kind of interesting to me that when certain celebrities pass away, when they are no longer here, people flock to the cemeteries, to the burial sites of these celebrities. I don't know if anybody remembers, but a few years ago, Marilyn Monroe died. She passed away in 1962. You know how many men wanted to be buried with this woman? Not side by side, but they wanted to be buried on top of this woman. Imagine what they would do if they could find the bodies of Amy Winehouse or Whitney Houston or Phyllis Hyman or Eartha Kitt or Lena Horne. Imagine what would happen if we didn't have certain laws in place. Not too long ago, someone asked the question about Susan Smith and how she didn't make parole this year past. Last time I looked, Susan Smith was making mad bank. She get more money in her bank account than what I got. And what did she do? She killed 2 of her own children. Shout out to the chat. And people are obsessed with this woman. Mad obsession is going on. She gets mad letters. She gets mad money on her books. Shout out to the chat. So I just find it very interesting how far people will go to get next to a celebrity. What was that terrorist dude name? Osama bin Laden. Wasn't he in love with Whitney Houston? I find it very weird and creepy when other men on this platform say that they are in love with an ex-NBA player, and he doesn't seem to think anything is strange with that. He doesn't think anything is wrong with that. Something is wrong with him. Something gotta be wrong with that dude. Want to hang out with the everyday working Jane and Joe. And he's not here to help. He's here to make fun of you. He's here to drag you. He's here to try to embarrass you. He's here to troll you. That's what he's here for. Tommy Sotomayor warned all of you years ago. And you can't say you didn't remember or you don't recall, because those videos are still out there. Shout out to the chat. The music drops are still out there. Shout out to the chat. Good morning, Uncle L. Good morning, Uncle L, Tamika. Black Peace Stone, good morning. Yeah, shout out to the chat. I'm not going to be up here very long, but I just wanted to come through because these niggas seem to have a problem with me. Some of these Quamites. What's that name they call me? Dr. Rivers? Doc Rivers. Last time I looked up, Doc Rivers was a basketball player. At one time, he's a basketball coach. He coaches in the NBA. They say that me and him look very similar. Well, if that's the case, that's the case. You know, the man is successful. Some people call me Minty Fresh, the rapper, very successful. So I feel kind of like happy that they compared me to these men. I feel very happy that they compare me to successful men. But I'm nothing like Dr. Rivers. I'm not Minty Fresh. I see a lot of similarities between me and the New York subway shooter. I see a lot of similarities. Shout out to the chat. I see it. He was a drifter. I'm a drifter. He was from New York. I'm from New York. He was on social media. I'm on social media. But there is a difference. He is a man and I'm a woman. So my appetite is different. Different. He has a criminal background. I have a criminal background. I can look at my jacket and not be ashamed of my jacket. Shout out to the chat. Good morning, Lonnie. Good morning. Shout out to you. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I enjoyed sitting over there in your chat. There was a person in your chat, Lonnie. I think it was Keith Stoner. He had an issue with Russell Red and the other young man. What was the other young man? Oh, Easy Dizzy. That's what I call him. Russell Red and Easy Dizzy. He had an issue with him. He remind me of certain words I spoke to Izzy on another platform. And I'm not coming to your channel to make trouble in your chat. I don't need to do that. I'm over here. I know they got an issue with me. I know they got a problem. That's the only thing I need to know. And I don't have to say a word. Sometimes I can just simply just say nothing. I've had issues with Sis. I've argued with Sis. Sis the only one can actually say, well, Ray hit the link. And I do. And we talk, we argue for a little bit, we curse each other, we talk, and we move on. Same thing with you, Lonnie. We move on. That's what adults do. We don't hide behind other people. And I'm not interested in hiding. Not at all. I show up on camera all the time. People got an issue with that. They can suck a bag of dicks and get 2 scoops of fuck you up their ass. Because half of these people that talk about me and my looks, they don't even camera up. When you see their avatar, you don't see their face, you see a fucking letter. Why would I address a fucking letter? I told them they could hit the link. They're not. They're creeps. They're weirdos. I don't want beta males around me. I got enough going on in real life dealing with beta males. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but my memory is not very short. It's very long. And since now I'm no longer drinking, since now I'm no longer drinking alcohol, my mind has become more sharp. Not only to my own issues, but other things that's going on. I acknowledge it. I acknowledge and I see everything, and it's very clear. And I'm very good at hearing. I'm not stupid. We got 7 in the building. We don't know how many likes we got. 7 in the building. That's good enough for me. I don't need 20, 30, 40, 50 people over here causing confusion. Now, it's very easy to be the author of confusion. It's very easy to become the blueprint because I'm the only blueprint over here for what the BT 1000 is. How nice I am and how nasty and erratic I can become. How I don't give a fuck about what I say sometimes. And I've done it on my platform and on other people's platforms. They got music drops about me. And I visit those videos. I take in what was said, how it was said, what was done, how it was done, who was involved. I haven't forgotten. Shout out to the chat. I have nothing to lose. I'm here stationed in South Carolina, but I know there's a possibility I can leave South Carolina and never come back because I have no anchor. There is nothing holding me here. But I like warm weather, don't you? Lovelace, thank you for coming in. Shout out to you. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a social worker. I'm not a clinical doctor, but I recognize my own red flags. I see it. Do I agree with what the New York subway shooter did? I don't, but I understand it. He had over 500 subscribers. Not one of them picked up the phone and called 911. Not one. They knew what he was going to do because he said it. He said it. Shout out to the chat. And believe it or not, I was subscribed to him for a little while. When he would drink his beers, I'd be drinking my beers. When he was drunk, I was drunk. He said a lot of stuff that made a lot of sense. Common sense. It's just the way he did it. The way he carried out what he wanted to do. And it helped him that he had a driver's license. What can I do? Hitchhike somewhere? Oh, it's very easy. Very easy. Birdman not here no more. But there's a lot of things he told me before he left this earth. The kid's not here no more. There was a lot of things she told me before she left the earth. Sergeant Crystal Reagan not here no more, but there was a lot of things she told me before she left the earth. Shout out to the chat. People don't believe me? Read my community wall. The last 3 postings. I'm not shy. I will talk what I need to talk when I get ready. But I find it very interesting. These men, so-called, had the nerve to talk about me in any capacity. So shout out to the chat. The weekend is not over yet. Today, I think it's Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, we shall begin again. Am I really interested? I don't think so. Not interested in what's going to happen. The month is almost up. We're looking at December now. It's only going to get colder, not warmer. Shout out to the chat. So good morning to everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to be me. And if people don't like it, don't come around me. People can't accept it, don't come around me. I've been a part of the LGBTQ community for over 20 years. I've dated both men and women, and I'm not ashamed to say I've done it. I'm not ashamed to say I've dated outside of my race. I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 in March. That means I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. Older. I'm no longer breakfast and lunch. I am now dinner and a late night snack. I am no longer the sunrise. I am sunset. I am midnight. I am the night. I am the shadow. I know who the hell I am. There's some that will defend me. I thank you. There's some that will stand by me. I thank you. And sometimes I live in my own private hell. The alcohol, all it did was mask. All the alcohol did was bandage. You take away the alcohol, and then here comes the real you. The real you. The giggling. The making of songs. The whispering. All that was me. But the alcohol just helped. It released what I was really thinking and what I was really feeling. That's all it did. Now it is gone. Here comes the real me. How do I hide the real me? Huh? By going to the store, buying a 6-pack of 211, going to the store, buying me 2 or 3 bottles of vodka? No. I've been absent from alcohol so long. If I was to actually go out there and do that, I might not wake up. I might become another Amy Winehouse. And this time I'm alone. So who would find me? Huh? Birdman is dead. He the only one that was coming over here real regular, besides KK. Besides Baltimore, KK moved away. Baltimore went back to Baltimore. And Birdman is where? He's in Somerville. He's 6 feet under, doing a dirt nap. Because he didn't want to listen to my advice. Shout out to the chat. I don't know everything, and I don't want to know everything. Only thing I know is about me. Like if I get up here on my platform, I like to talk about me. I don't do reaction videos. The only reaction I need to do is my old channel, which had over 600 subscribers. That channel. Because that channel was the channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that's in here. I appreciate you coming through. And shout out to you, Lonnie. I give you your flowers. And sometimes I hear you be like, well, I'm going to be humble about it, you know. But you deserve your flowers. Mm-hmm. Because you help build a lot of people's channels. And some people don't want to recognize it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to say it out loud much. But they need to go ahead and start saying it. They'll feel a whole lot better. Whole lot better. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I just came up here real quick to remind people that there is a such thing as people becoming too obsessed with someone that's not obsessed with you, to love people that don't love you, to respect people that don't respect you. People get lost in their obsessions. And sometimes people get lost in their own anger, in their own resentments. And I got a grudge. I got a list of people I hold grudges against to this day. Even people that are sleeping a dirt nap, still angry with them. They're still on the list. I haven't crossed them out. Just because death came and got them doesn't mean they're X'd out. Doesn't mean that I sponged away their names. No. I remember. I remember. I thought drinking or taking pain pills was going to take away what happened to me when I was young. I was just masking it. I was trying to feed it away. I thought maybe the alcohol would take away some of those memories. It didn't. It amplified everything. A drinking session for me, I laugh, I giggle, I make songs, I want to kick up my heels, I want to dance just like everyone else. But the more and the more I was taking in, the more depressed I was becoming. The more anger I was becoming. The more the tears fell. I couldn't hide the shakes in my voice. I couldn't hide. Now it's gone. Now what do I do? Someone told me not too long ago, "Hey, baby, you should stop smoking." I had to clutch onto my pearls. I said, "Oh no." My pearls are my house keys. I had to clutch onto my house keys. Even that loses its luster. This whole house, everything in it. Sometimes I be in here and it be 12 o'clock at night. And I be like, I should just pack everything and fucking leave. Abandon this shit. Because I can start somewhere else fresh. End up somewhere else. But where am I going to go when I got to look in the mirror? In my own eyes. And remember how I got here in the first place. I can't run. And I can't fucking hide. It's not about hiding. So that's what I came up to say. I don't hide who I am. Not at all. And I'm not ashamed. 52 years. How much longer do I got? Hmm? How much? Hmm? I look at my grandmother, right? She lived to be 94, maybe 95 years old. She was a happy-go-lucky woman 20, 30 years ago. But as time moved on, as time marched on, as life kept lifing, she became more embittered. She became angry. Not because of someone was mistreating her, She became angry because the people that she loved the most, the people that were close to her, all started to fade away. Her own children started fading away. My father, Uncle Charlie, Aunt Ernestine, Aunt Cynthia. I only got one aunt left. And she and I, we can't see eye to eye. We don't agree. So she stays away from me. I stay away from her. That's what we gonna do. But we gonna have to see each other again soon. Soon come. As my sister used to say, soon come. Good morning, Mrs. V. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everyone in the chat, everyone that is here and everyone that just left, I hope they all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family and friends while you have them. Because when they gone, you're going to not feel good. Mm? Menopause ain't no joke. Some nights you'll sleep 8 hours. Other nights you'll only sleep 2-3 hours. And then you're up for the rest of the duration of that day. That's why it helps to work. It helps. It does. Shout out to the chat. But I'm not gonna be here much longer on doing this live video. I think I've already said my piece. And like I said, those cowards will never hit this fucking link. They will hide. The only one that was brave enough to have any words with me was Garrett. Out of all them losers over there, he was the only one. He said, "Oh, here come this bitch again." I remember when we used to fight against the death coach. He used to hate to see me come. Here comes that bitch again. I'm out of here, you guys. I want to thank everyone for coming over and visiting with me this morning. Shout out to you. I know you're busy with your lives. I know you're busy doing your thing. Do your thing. Enjoy yourself. But don't have a fishbowl memory like some people. Try to remember what you see on this platform, in this sector. Remember. Don't forget. I got channels that I created way before this one. You know what I do when I start forgetting certain things that used to happen? I'll play those videos. Yeah. Because I don't want to forget. Ever. Agree to disagree. That's the best thing to do with some of these people on this platform. And when you do that, when you have your words, then you move on. And I'm not perfect. I'm not an angel. I never said I was. I am the only original BT 1000 in this sector. All the others have left. They've been left. Some of them disappeared right after Tommy Sotomayor disappeared. That's what they did. They disappeared. They went to other platforms. That's where they are. Sometime when I want to go see them, I'll go over there and I'll listen. That's what I do. Sometime I'll tippity type and they'll remember me. Bitch. They call me bitch. What you doing over here? Who told your black ass to come into this chat? That's what they say to me. And I don't say anything. I'll sit there, and then they'll say, "Oh, you're not typing now, huh?" But they'll never drop the link. Never. We acknowledge each other, and we're just like ships in the night. We pass by. And those bitches were ratchet. Y'all think y'all got something going on in this sector. You haven't seen anything when you meet a real BT 1000, a ratchet one, a motherfucker that will dox you, where you live, your job, your family, everything. Every pain you had in life, they know about it. That's why I say some people haven't found their real calling. They're working for the wrong companies. I remember when Birdman was around, right? It was this one woman we used to watch on the YouTubes. She used to wear the onesies and shoot the guns and cook food on the stove and in the oven. And me and Birdman would just watch this woman, and next thing I know, we'd be in the bedroom fucking. So, I don't see that woman on the YouTubes anymore. I don't know where she's at. Uh-huh. Hey, DJ Cleveland. What's up? All right, I'm out of here, you guys. I think I took up too much time. So, have a good day. Peace and have a wonderful weekend. Have this weekend gonna come. Because it won't be another one until what? Christmas? Won't be another weekend like this until Christmas. Some of you might be off of your job for maybe a week or two, depending on where you work, what kind of career you got. Shout out to the chat.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, DJ Cleveland?
What's up, Arabia? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How was your Thanksgiving? I know you had to work.
Hmm?
You had to work?
Yeah, I had to work on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me hook up this headphone so I can hear you better here.
Okay. Shout out to DJ Cleveland. He hit the link.
So how are you doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I had a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I cooked and everything. So, watched a few movies, went on YouTubes. Not much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you cooked, you said?
Yeah, I can cook, DJ Cleveland. It's just
Yeah,
me, but I can
had
cook.
some.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's cool.
So you was I think you was on Sis platform yesterday.
Yeah.
You had a good time?
Yeah, I had a good time.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was funny on there. We were making jokes about someone.
Oh, yeah, because I went over there, looked for a little bit, then I left. I said, oh, they just up there talking and laughing.
Yeah, having a good time.
Okay. Well, oh, that was good. Not much else to talk about, but yeah,
No, there ain't.
yeah, I'm getting ready to close out this video. So, but I thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. I wanted to hit the link for a while and talk.
Okay, well, it is what it is. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the chat too.
Yeah, shout out to the chat. Those that
And
are
I,
still here.
and I enjoy doing morning walks with you.
Oh, the morning walks. Yes, yes. I guess we'll
Yeah.
get started again on Monday because that's when they told us to come back. Because the last job I went on, DJ Cleveland, we was out there and we was installing the installation that goes into the studs.
Uh-huh.
And we was there for like I would say a good 4 hours. And then the people just told us to leave. I said, what? And they did such in a rude way. So I had to talk to the boss. I had to talk to the boss because I was trying to get us more money. Because that is actually a skilled ticket. So I was trying to get us more money. And then I explained to her what happened as to why we was asked to leave early. So, I try to cover our bases. Because nobody else did it. Nobody else
No.
said nothing. And
No, they
all of
didn't.
them are men. That's why I don't understand about men. If something is going wrong, and if you're not getting paid a certain amount, shouldn't you open your mouth and say something? These dudes won't even say shit.
Yeah, why didn't you say something?
I said it. They didn't. They were quiet.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. I can't no more. If you're
yeah,
gonna
I
work with
know.
me, you got to be able to talk, man. Cause these motherfuckers will get over you in a heartbeat if they can. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Word.
you gotta be assertive. You gotta be
Mm-hmm. Yep.
you gotta talk loud.
Yep.
Let
Absolutely.
them let them hear your voice, you know?
Yeah, but these dudes, they okay. When we got off, right, the person that was doing the dispatch, we didn't need to talk to him. So
Mm-hmm.
what I did the very next day, I talked to the actual boss over us. And she was like, Arabia, you the only one that came back and said anything. What? What happened to the other three?
They chickened out.
They need to stop. They need to
Yeah.
stop. Cause that
Yeah, they do.
fucks up my money. We could have made more money than what we made that day. What did I make that day? $41?
$41 down.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And we were supposed to get a skilled pay rate. They didn't give it to us. So I was trying to get it. I was trying to get them to put that on there so everyone would be happy, but she she didn't do it. So
Yeah.
13, they was only making $13 an hour on that particular ticket, but it could have been more than that. They could have made like 16 if we would have all stuck together. See, they don't believe in sticking together. And some of the dudes I was working with, they were white dudes. That's why I couldn't understand. What is wrong with you white men?
White.
Y'all used to, man, shit. Some of y'all used to speak up. Now even y'all getting quiet. I said, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, how are you supposed to pay your bills with $41?
You can't pay nothing with that.
No.
Shit, we could have walked away with a cool more than $100 if they would have stuck together. If they would have did what I asked them to do. They didn't.
I
None of them
know,
did.
I know, right? They don't have teamwork.
Word.
They
Yo,
need
shout out to the
teamwork.
chat. Not worth it. What's up? All right, DJ Cleveland. I didn't want to be up here very long, but yeah, I just
Yeah, I
wanted to
know.
get
I
that
heard
out.
you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know. I heard you. Thanks for letting me up.
No doubt, no doubt.
Okay, see ya.
All right, thanks, DJ Cleveland, for coming up.
You're welcome. Shout out to the
Appreciate it.
chat and shout out to you.
All right, thank you. Have a
You're
good day.
welcome. You too. Bye.
All right. Yeah. So that was DJ Cleveland. We want to thank him for hitting the link. I don't have an issue with DJ Cleveland. He all right with me. He do my morning walks with me. Not worth it. You in the chat, you do the morning walks with me sometime too. Uncle L, Tamika, Mika, Just J, Empress Lonnie, all y'all be doing the morning walks with me. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Shout out to those that do the replay. Shout out to those that hit the Cash App and support the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I love you for doing it. And yeah, but just like I was telling DJ Cleveland, I'll be working with some white dudes and even the white men. They be having things to pay for. They have to pay for their car. They have to pay for the gas. They have to pay for their food. They have to pay where they're staying at. And when people shortchange the money, even they don't even speak up anymore. They used to. I don't know what the black men and the white men. I don't know what's going on with your brothers. I don't know what's going on with your brothers. And shout out to y'all though. I get so frustrated. Get frustrated with people that don't like to speak up, especially when it counts. I was the only one that spoke up, the only one that communicated with the boss, while the others all kept their mouth shut. They were all silent. And you know what? Sometimes I get in trouble for expressing myself. Sometimes I get in trouble. You know, I guess that's why they didn't do it, because they felt that something would go wrong in their approach. But not when it comes to fucking money and getting what you supposed to get, what you deserve. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. That's why I'm going to go ahead and do what I got to do for this other company that want to hire me. And they're not a temp company. It's a staffing agency. They pay once a week. They pay more money for the jobs that they're going to be sending you on, or whatever the case may be. And they don't send you on some short ticket. It'd be long-term tickets, and then those tickets you can turn into a permanent job somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do for them. But as far as like really putting my neck on display for people that I don't need to, those days are ending. A lot of my homeboys that used to work for the company are now retired. Most of them. Either they went somewhere else or they retired. Shout out to the chat. I can't wait for the day when I fucking retire. Cause me personally, I'm tired of working any type of job. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I want to retire fucking early. But I don't see that happening. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to my walking team. Shout out to those that support the channels. Shout out to the views. Shout out to the conversation. Shout out to the comment section. Shout out to the Cash Apps. $ Arabia 914. Hit the Cash App sometime if you haven't donated. Let me not iterate on that too much. Because people got things they gotta do, and I understand. Trust me. Trust me, I understand. So it's all good. Baby. Shout out to the chat. 914 Westchester County, New York. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, the BT 1000, aka the Jeeper Creeper on this shit, aka Lucy the Vampire, aka the German Shepherd, and the goddamn room. And I'm signing off. Enjoy your day, everyone. Thanks, DJ Cleveland, for coming up. I want to thank everyone that was in the comment section, tippity typing and talking with me in the comment section. I appreciate you, and I thank you, and I love you. And I'm out. Peace. One.